Hello, beautiful collective. This is Dharma. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini. Time is fluid, even though the intentions have been set for recent past, current, near future. However much healing we've done to the subconscious, the shadow, the wounds, is where we will find ourselves on the timeline. Energy is fluid. We all hold masculine and feminine energies within us, just as the universe and the divine. Feminine energy is receptive, passive. Masculine energy is direct and active. You may assign genders as you will or discard them altogether. When I read the gender on the card, that is just how the energy is operating at that time in that position. Assign genders as you will, discard them altogether. We do not other anyone at this channel. Everyone is welcome, regardless of skin tone, creed, gender, or lack thereof. Guides, ancestors, holy guardian angel, most high God, thank you so much for the many blessings you bring to our lives. We exalt you. We ask presence, blessings, and guidance. We ask for messages clearly and concisely, only for the greater and higher good for the sun of Gemini. By the way, this is for sun, moon, rising, possibly Venus. However, we all do hold Gemini somewhere in our chart, whether it's house, ruling planet, both. So this is a general message. Not every reading will resonate with every Gemini. Not every message within the message will resonate with every Gemini. So that being said, whether your Gemini have Gemini placements or not, take what messages resonate, leave the rest. If you see qualities in someone else, these could be yourself, could be referring to someone around you. If you see these qualities in someone else, please take a look way deep down inside where we hide things from ourselves in the subconscious and see if you can find these qualities in yourself. And then we have a way to justify them. It's different when I do it because blah, blah, blah. That might make sense to you. It may not make sense to everyone else, and you need to examine that critically. Now, please get a message for the current energy or the energy that Gemini is dealing with, self, other. Thank you so much right off the bat. A tangible offer made with innocence or a childlike nature. It could be a child offering something to someone. I think of it as a childlike innocence, offering something tangible to someone. For instance, a child may offer a parent a candy or a bite of their food, something they made as an art project, or an adult may, with sure intentions, offer another adult something, or a child. The Three of Pentacles reversed, not working with someone, not working together with a couple of people to achieve something, or working towards something that is not upright, not laudable, not honorable. The way that page is there, it would appear that they want to make an offer to work with someone, but I don't know yet. We'll have to continue. Crossing the issue could be a problem. It could be a help. Thank you so much. No foundation, no milestone, No cause for celebration. So maybe someone's wanting to work with someone to build a foundation. Recent past. Recent past, please and thank you. Boy, Gemini Spirit shoving these messages out right now. On the home quit. Recent past. Recent past. Just speak these things. Recent past, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Looks like there was some equal give and take somewhere. Don't know if this was with the same people or with someone else. Maybe someone felt something was unfair and then had a realization that it was fair. I don't know. The subconscious, they're coming out of confusion or stuck way deep down in confusion, delusion, illusion, choices, options, seeing through the fog, maybe. Wherever that energy is, we need to bring it to a consciousness. I may need to clarify that. We'll see if the other part is clarified. The consciousness, please and thank you. We call that crowning. Consciousness, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Magician. Someone has all the elements, creation at their disposal. You've got everything you need. You have matter, the physical capability. You have the passion. You have the sword, the intellect. You have the cup, vital forces, vitality. Love, we say a cup of love. Because you can have passion without love, you can have love without passion. But all these elements together, used in the proper way, are tempered. In the near future, someone sees material success, abundance, and a shared generational wealth, perhaps. Home, family, community, money, food. The two dogs in the picture, so one might be enough, zero might be enough, but there's two, there's an abundance. Looks like it's being well managed. You have the masculine and the feminine. You have a home, you have work. There's the industrial complex. Pentacles are material, could be energy. In the environment, please and thank you. and environment pleasing things here. And then I'll take them, whatever. One that fell face up on the floor, the spilled cups of emotion, possibly for reasons. It's always for a reason. But that's mourning what's no longer there, what's been poured out, the river of tears. And behind are two filled cups that this person isn't noticing. That person, I've heard it called crying over spilt milk. That doesn't mean to minimize the loss may have been great. It's gone. Hard to gather up water and put it back in the cup to drink. So across that river, we turn around, pick up the two full cups. We have enough to quench us for the moment. We can wash those cups out in that river of tears. Let the tears be cleansing the sorrows. We see a city across the river, perhaps a place of safety, forest behind, a few hills. Well, these came out kind of sideways, so not quite upside down, but not all the way. Trying to turn them upright. Looks like somebody's taking stock of how they spent their time, money, energy, material resources. They planted seeds and they're not happy with the results they've gotten. This one was more sideways, being out in the cold, poverty, and rags. Could be spiritual or emotional poverty. Because pentacles are there as more than four, there's more than stability or greed. But somehow it's not enough. And those are in the window, the church, they're not in hand, out in cold. So perhaps these figures could go inside. One seems to be crippled in some way. In the old times, religious figures were also the healers. In the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, either she's absent, she has something of value in her hands to offer. Maybe we don't always see that. Either she's absent or she misuses money. She's only about the money. Could be a motherly type figure nurturing. Being in an abundant garden. To me, it reads like someone had someone that was loving, nurturing, possibly not very exciting, you know. Pentacles are the coldest, the densest vibrations, the thickest, the slowest, but they're solid. They're the manifestation of the other elements. Maybe somebody's cutting through confusion and illusion and realizing they had something. I don't know. That's how I'm reading it. How it appears to me. That's in the environment. Hopes and fears. Thank you so much. It came out like this. King of Wands, not in the upright, not in the reverse entirely, but a little more reverse. So, someone who can't control their passions, misuses their own or other people's passions against other people, against self. Justice. Maybe they try to justify this to themselves or to other people. Try as they might, they just couldn't get in they couldn't make that an upright justice. That's misserved. Applied in the wrong places at the wrong time. The hopes and fears, I guess. Gemini's influence. Personal influence of Gemini. Personal influence of Gemini. Maybe Gemini is afraid of justice being served. Maybe what they think is justice isn't. Justice means bringing things back into balance. No wish fulfillment. Not smug anymore. Loss of wish fulfillment. The ability to attain wish fulfillment. Potential outcome, please and thank you. Potential outcome, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Fighting a transformation could be a literal death, but usually it's just the death of a situation so that something can be reborn in a different form. Usually the ending of patterns on a deep, deep level, not just a not just on a deep foundational spiritual level that changes us forever. Someone's resisting this. It could be a physical transformation, physical crossing over, but usually it doesn't necessarily mean that. Any advice? Any advice? Please and thank you. This is kind of a heavy reading. Maybe it's the death of that relationship, the permanent ending of a relationship with someone. And someone doesn't want to accept that, they're resisting it. I can tell you, what you resist persists. We can drag it out and make it worse. We can go quietly. Potential advice to, or the advice rather, to rest, meditate, pray. We've put one way of thinking beneath you. Utilize other ways of thinking. Stop trying to be in a hurry. Stop rushing stuff. Let what's going to happen naturally. Well, it's a heavy reading, but it's okay. We are where we are, and there's no place to start other than where we are. I think the time is pretty excited in this, but in the future, one foot in the past. Stay or go. Should I stay or should I go? So, looks like Gemini has a subconscious knowing of what needs to happen. They need to bring it into the consciousness so that they can manifest. If we don't, it's going to manifest in surprising, possibly, usually, not always, but possibly destructive ways. What archetypes? Yeah. When you study, could be you, could be someone around you, but it's your reading, so I'm going to incorporate it with you unless I'm led otherwise. Now, please get some archetypal energies that Gemini can work with and move through this. Thank you so much. Child wounded in the shadow. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. It's just moving on through forgiveness. By the way, Gemini, I've popped up some videos on the community tab if you're interested. Anything else, please and thank you. Anything else, please and thank you so much. Rescuer in the reverse assumes the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued needy. Oh my. We can work through these things. We often see these things in others and point them out, and we don't realize that's because they're reflecting back something within us. Well, we know it, we just don't want to admit it. A lot of times we just don't see it. So it's clever, hiding parts of ourselves from ourselves. We embrace them. We don't try to shame them. We embrace them. We look at why they're harmful, how they could have been helpful if they hadn't run them up. Shape shifter in the reverse, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda for the moment. Maybe Gemini's been doing that so long they don't even know who they are anymore. I don't know. I'm still called to say it. Can I get something positive, please, and thank you for Gemini? One more. As an encouragement. They're going to give me what they give me if they give me anything else at all. Anything else, please, and thank you. It's a lot. They came outside free, and they came out sideways. So, see, in the light sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. In the shadows, stealing money, creative ideas, affections, or other things you think you lack. Powers. mother in the light, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. In the shadows, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Priest in the light, facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. And in the shadow, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual will. That's a lot. That may be too much to process all at one time, but we start where we are. I believe in you, Gemini. I saw the magician in the consciousness, so you're aware that you have all the tools you need to achieve something great, to manifest. However, a lot of times what we manifest doesn't look like how we pictured it in our heads, and that's okay. We live, we learn. Thanks so much for joining. Be blessed.